Hey everybody, Smart from Cedar Creek Bottoms Farmstead with another fireside chat video. This will be the last time I do the corn patch. I'm going to start pulling corn this weekend and harvesting stalks. Also be bush hogging what's left of the corn patch down this weekend. This one is to document it one more time, just to see if anything goes on. Today is September 13th, 6:27 p.m. Me and sister's gonna do our little walk around like we have in the last 4 videos or 5 from out here, however many I've done. I know I've released, I think, 3 videos from this corn patch. And then I got some, and I've reviewed most of them. So today will be the last time we do this on this corn patch. Main reason, cause I'll start pulling corn this weekend, and we'll be bush hogging this old watermelon patch down. So if y'all see something, let me know. I guess the last video nobody caught nothing, so that means they probably wasn't here. I don't know if that was just a passing through or what that deal was, but anyway, figured I'd just walk down, and you can start seeing through the corn patch. That's the other thing. So cover has really started diminishing. If y'all can tell, since the August 16th video, the corn patch has really changed a lot. A lot of the stalks are getting pulled down and everything else. So, but we'll do it one more time, because we're right here at September 13th, so it's been almost 4 weeks. So doing this just documentation. I can actually start seeing toward the other side of the field, so things have really changed in a month. So just wanted to document it. I will release a video very soon about this and be showing some of the pictures, and we'll talk about it, and y'all can make up your mind from there. Y'all can see how much the morning glory has pulled down this end of the patch compared to what it was. I mean, it's really pulled it down. So a few watermelons left, nothing's touching them that I know of. So anyway, sister, see, I had corn patch today. This end I'll just have to bush hog. I might can pick around and get a little of the corn off. I know the birds is wearing me out too. So come on here, sister. Sister, get in here. And if y'all can tell, the corn patch is really thinned out a lot since that August 16th video. It's really changed. You can see where the deer's coming through. You can see open trails. So anyway, and you can see through the corn patch pretty good in places now. You can about see all the way through. So this thinned out a lot. You know, the leaves have really started falling off of it, and corn's dropping, and of course morning glory's pulling it down, because that's what happens. Morning glory gets up at the top and gets heavy and breaks because the stalks are getting weak now. And I can really tell corn's getting pulled regular, probably by the deer. So anyway, hope everybody had a good week this past week. I tried to contact a couple people about interviewing for this coming up weekend. Hadn't heard back from anybody yet. Some folks get, camera shy, but we'll do it again. I'm gonna hopefully have somebody, and then we'll excuse me, release this. Well, not what I'm doing right now, but release what was seen in the field, and then y'all can be judge of your own on what you're looking at. Yeah, you can see where a lot of the corn is starting to fall, which is typical, especially when you got morning glory trying to take it over. So a lot of it's coming on down. You can actually see down in the field further. So yep, yeah, you can actually see on down through yonder a lot further now. Stuff's really changed in the last month. Well, we're getting in that time of year, y'all. We're a few days from the official beginning of fall. It's pretty cool here in Alabama today. I mean, it's we had a lot of rain last night. Rain yesterday. Very nice. It's low 80s here. 60s at night. Almost I think last night at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. when I looked at my phone while I was at work, I think I seen where it was 61 degrees. Pretty nice. Of course, it was pouring down rain this morning. We had a lot of rain today. Ponds are back full. And it's about the way it's going to be for the next few weeks. It's going to be real nice weather. Yeah, I don't think nothing's here, just by the way sister's acting. I mean, I don't mean nothing, but she just ain't acted funny today. Oh, all right. Well, I did talk to Mr. Dale. They do have camping available down at Franklin Roosevelt Park here in Georgia. He is going, the way he talked, he was going to be there Friday and Saturday. He said you'd have to check about the camping. And if you had any questions, call him, or not call him, but message him on Facebook or on his Boogerville page. And he'd be happy to try to answer any questions you have. I probably won't be able to make it that Friday night because I plumb forgot that our town has our little festival that Saturday morning. So I will be going to it for a little while, then head over to Pine Mountain, Georgia. So I won't get to camp out this year, but I will at least get over and still. And I think they're going to release some more about it in the next few days. So y'all be watching Mr. Dale's page, Boogerville. Also, I did text Jonathan Odom about the November 11th outing. It is a one-day at Hollins. Of course, you can still go camp because, it's just a one-day thing. If you still want to camp, you can. There's activity there. If that's something you'd like to do, let me know. It might be where I can ride down on Friday night or something and sit with you a little while. I doubt I would camp, but I would come down and sit with somebody if they was going to be there Friday night. Y'all hold on just a minute and I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I'm very sorry. So there's two things coming up for October, November. Of course, what is that Saturday? That's the 14th or 15th. Anyway, y'all look, you can look on his page, but he did say he would be, Mr. Dale said he would be at there Friday too. It's only about 2 hours for me. And I mean, you can never tell, I may go down there Friday night and hang out a while, because 2 hours is not bad for me to drive. I mean, I drive an hour to work and drive an hour at home every day, so another hour added on don't usually typically bother me much. So when I get up about 5 hours, it starts wearing on me. And so y'all keep him in mind. And like I said, anything you want to ask him. Jonathan has a YouTube page and the Alabama Bigfoot Paranormal page. So if you got any questions about November 11th, go hit him up. And if you have any questions about the outing that Mr. Dale and, sorry I can't remember the other guy's name, they're putting together for that weekend of October 14th. I think that's what it is. Y'all message him. Send him a message. He'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. He's real excited about people coming. And told him some people even may come from far off. And I got him real excited. He said, just come hear this? I said, yes, sir. I said, people, if they like you and like what you got, they'll come visit you. They'll come see you. So y'all keep that in mind. You know, he's a good fella. So glad I got to meet him last year. And I plan on doing an interview with him here pretty soon. So anyway, not much going on this week. It's been very quiet. I will be soloing on the live Friday night, so y'all come help me out. I might need one of you to be on standby. I think it'll go good, but I do need y'all to come in and keep some conversation going, help me think what to talk about, because y'all know I'm getting scatterbrained sometimes. So y'all come tune in Friday night. Let's see, I'm just kind of walking around, just, kind of paying attention. But I don't think nothing's here, just because Sister never acted strange. So that kind of, that's the good thing about animals. They give you kind of a warning on something when something ain't right. Always pay attention to your animals, especially out in the woods and places around your home. Pay attention to them. Let's see. We'll walk look at the pumpkins a minute. Still some watermelons out here too. I'll pick them up. I gotta start harvesting pumpkins. Ain't gonna be many of them. I see a few. 4, 5, 6, 7 that I see so far. Yeah. Oh well. Be enough to decorate the yard with. Got a few watermelons out here in places. Yeah. This patch should have produced a lot of pumpkins. You should have been producing the pumpkins. I don't know why it didn't, but it should have. I'll see a few more. They've turned orange. It's time to pull them. So I don't see no green ones no more. So they at their stage. There's one over yonder, a little green. So yep, everything's about playing out. So this weekend I plan to start pulling corn and cutting stalks. I'll probably go ahead and get these pumpkins out. Maybe gather a few more watermelons, then I'm gonna be bush hogging all this down. And once I get through pulling the corn, It'll take me about a week to pull all of it. I'll bush hog it all down. What's that I don't harvest for stalks for people for decoration. So don't really know much else to talk about. It's just been quiet. Just been quiet. No, not a lot to talk about this week. Did have a good fire pit night this past Saturday night, and even had some people stay pretty late, which is fine. I'm not griping about that. It's just most people's usually gone by 9-10 o'clock. But we had people stay awake, had some good discussions going on, not just about Bigfoot, but about the Bible and different things, and just had a good fellowship, and had some new people come, enjoyed them coming, and missed everyone that usually doesn't get to make it. I know people have been having some health problems and procedures and different things going on, and we need to remember everybody in prayer. And right here toward the end, we will say a little prayer. I got convicted on that pretty hard last week. That's why I was asked why I wasn't doing this, and no, it wasn't from a human. I felt it in my heart all of a sudden. So I knew what that was about. When you hear that voice, you better listen sometimes. You better listen. He's telling you something. So that's something I should have been doing. Because it does not hurt one bit to pray for people. It does not hurt one bit. And it's a very good thing to pray for people. There's a lot of power in prayer. There's a lot of people can give a lot of testimony on that. Oh, alrighty. So, let's see here. Yeah, I know the last couple of videos hadn't been a whole lot really. And I'm talking about the corn patch. But this is my way of trying to go back and review film to see if anything is there. Also, it helps me just look at things. Gives me a better perspective from the first two videos what went on. So I hope y'all bear with me on this. Like I said, this will be the last video walking the corn patch, because like I said, most of this will be I'll probably get a good bit of the corn pulled Saturday. Probably a good bit of it, and then pumpkins. Then I'll start bush hogging, and so that will knock it pretty quick. So yeah, sweet. Gotta start watching this sugar cane. I got a few of them that made it up to cane size, which will be good. That means I'll get me some knots out of it to replant, make this thicker. I'll come in here, and this is what I'm talking about, a joint. You see, there's a joint, there's a joint. So you take and cut them, they got little eyes on them. And when I gather some of them, I'll show you, and I'll just bury more and get this sugar cane more and more in here. This winter I got to cover it real good with some leaves and help protect it from the cold. I lost a good bit of it. This from here up there past that oven was slam full, so you seen that I didn't get a very good stand. But what I'll do is I'll go through and cut knobs, and I'll start getting them in the ground more. Try to get me a good patch going here. That way one day. And this, another thing, hopefully, if the good Lord willing, sometime in October, once I get this corn pulled, we'll drag the grist mill out and start running her. And, so hopefully I'll be able to do some of that. That'll be probably in October, November when I start that. So. And Rebecca come out this week with her a video on the raised beds using the concrete blocks. Y'all, that's a very good way. I know it's a little expensive up front, but that's something that'll last you for a long time. I forgot how much blocks are now. I'm gonna say they're $3 or $4 a piece at like Home Depot and places. But you know, sometimes you can watch on Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes people give them away. They just want them out of the yard. So watch that. You might could come up with you some. Yeah, you can tell my pond's back full today. We got some pretty good rain last night. This was down about 1.5 feet. I mean, it's up in the grass, so we got a good soaking last night. Same over here. Both ponds filled up good. So that's a good thing to go in the winter with some water. Especially, you know, September, October, November. A lot of times we don't get a lot of rain. So it's kind of good that they're got back up full for a little while. They'll probably start dropping some more. I think we do have another little chance of rain Saturday evening, I think. So, but I'll tell you one thing, the weather's nice. Right now is a good time to be outside. I mean, we're especially here in Alabama. Now, I know lots of parts of the nation, they're still hot. And y'all be thinking about them folks, because they've went through some rough summer. They went through a rough summer. I know they're looking forward to fall. When the temperatures are around 100 every day, heat index are up around 110, 112. I mean, that starts working on you after a while, especially if you got to work out in it. And also puts a lot of strain on the electrical grid. Everybody's trying to cool their homes, run refrigerators. It puts a big drain on the electrical system. So we already know our electrical system's not doing very well. We've been pretty lucky here in Alabama. I don't know how long that'll last though. Most time what gets us is storms. So yeah, I gotta get back working around the pond some too. Some of this will be saved for cool weather. And hopefully get these ponds stocked next year. All right, so people coming by. All right, y'all, I'm fixing to get off here. This has been about a 20-minute video, maybe whatever that time is. I don't want to wear y'all out for nothing. Just did want to walk through the corn patch one more time before it pretty much goes down, to see if anything pops back up in there. I just don't feel like nothing was there. Just one reason, because the way sister was acting. Doesn't mean anything. Now, we've heard some stuff at night. We've heard some last Friday night, even during the live, stepdaughter texted and said stuff was going crazy out here, back in this direction in here. She said the owls, it sounded like owls, but it didn't sound like owls. And she said it went on for a few minutes. That's why me and Rebecca were doing a live. So, you know, so anyway. So, and there's some other things I've kind of noticed. Y'all go support my friends, Spencer and Misty. I really shouldn't call them friends, should be called family. Go support them. Spencer and Misty and Greg. Greg gets where he's on there a good bit, so I'm clued him in there. There's some other good channels. Mr. Roger Williams with Squatch and Holler is starting to do some lives and talking to people, so y'all go support him. Miss PJ, Arkansas. Sasquatch, you know, she's got her channel going. Miss PJ's got some good stuff going. She had a nice little tribute to Carrie Arnold today. That was very nice. So y'all go start watching these folks. Give them support, because they're telling the truth about what they saw and what they experienced. And so course, the Beast crew. Of course, they had PJ and her husband on last week. I do not know if they'll be on tomorrow night or not. I really don't know. But if they are, y'all go support them. Also on Facebook is Missy and Sherry and their family with the Southern Appalachian Sasquatch Seeker, SAS. Miss Bama BF has her Facebook page. She does have YouTube too, so she put some of her pictures over there. Flat Rock on Facebook. Mr. Keith Bell puts a few things on his Facebook page. Y'all go check it out. Mr. Dale on Boogerville, he puts stuff on there. Y'all go help these people out. And there's a lot of other people getting started too. I'm about helping people like me, the common people, the ones with the smaller channels, because these are the people that's going to help give you a lot too. And you know, I know the big channels have a lot of stuff too, not knocking them, but I just like to support people like me. Big channels, they got their numbers and they got their whatever else going for them. It's us little channels, you know, and I know I ain't trying to be big, I can tell you that right now. But what I'm saying is support these people. There's a lot more out there. One guy called Wood Boogers that I watch every now and then up in Kentucky, he has some of these things on his property. So, and anyway, of course, I think Mr. Barton Nunley put something out again the other day, so y'all go check out his channel. His channel's growing pretty good now, so that's good. Let's see. I can't really think of anything else right offhand. But I just wanted to walk through the corn patch one more time before I pretty much take it down. I will, in the next week or two, release a video with some of the pictures and we'll talk about it. And of course, I'll let y'all make your mind up from there. And that's all I can do. I ain't never been big wanting to release pictures because I know it sometimes just stirs up a hornet's nest. And you get folks that are very skeptical and then they just start trying to tear people apart. And instead of having an open mind and looking at it and just keeping their thoughts to themselves, they want to jump on people, and I don't understand that. I really don't. Just ain't the way I was raised. So this ain't the way I was raised and the way I think. But anyway, all right, y'all give us a subscribe, a like, hit that comment button, notification, share, tell your friends about us. I will be doing a live solo Friday night, so y'all come support me on that. I tell you, me and Rebecca's really enjoying the lives on Friday nights, the interaction with everybody. Next week, on the 22nd, should be having a good friend of mine on. He's gonna have a different little bit of different opinion about some things, and that actually I kind of agree with. So y'all come in, tune in, listen to him. He's gonna give you. We just ain't gonna talk about Bigfoot. He's on. I told him we'll talk about anything. So, but we'll probably end up talking a little bit about it, and you hear from his perspective of things. And that's what I'm about, people. I'm about everybody being able to state their opinion, and if we're different with it or anything, that's fine. We get along about it. And so y'all remember that. Y'all just remember that. And if something happens, we don't be able to do it next Friday night, we will be doing it though. So anyway. All right, y'all. Like I said, ain't really nothing else I can really bring up right now. But anyway, love y'all. Love one another. Be kind. Don't be judgmental. Get along. Somebody got a different opinion, that's fine. We can all talk like, we can all get along, even though if we have different opinions. Because none of us are experts. Ain't nobody got the upper hand. We're all equal in this. Some people may have a little more experience than others, but that doesn't mean, that they're expert. I've had a lot of experiences, and I'll tell you real quick, like I ain't no expert. I don't know much more than I started with. I'll be honest with you. I just really, no lie about it. I'm still scratching my head. Anyway, y'all remember anyone that's sick, or have had seizures, y'all remember everybody in prayer. And people, pray for everybody. Pray for everybody on our channel. Daily try to pray for other people. Prayer is a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. So anyway, we'll end this real quick. So let me say a little short prayer and we'll get off here, because I got to go get ready to go to work, much as I hate to tonight. It's been a nice day around here. So but anyway, Lord, thank you for all your many blessings you give us every day. Forgive us for our sins and our shortcomings and our failures, Lord. Be with us each day and help us, Lord, to do better, to serve you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Hopefully we'll see you Friday night on the live. Hopefully I'll have some people back on interviewing. And I am going to release a video on this corn patch, so don't think I'm just blowing smoke. It's coming. I just wanted to get a little more documentation in, review the videos. Once I'm pretty satisfied, I'll come out and let it come on out, and then everybody can be their own judge on what they think you see. So, like I told you, I'm not crazy about pictures. I know people have a lot of legit pictures. I agree 100%. I just know it causes a lot of controversy. And it brings the trolls out of the woodwork. It brings a lot of trouble. I know most of y'all are not that way. I know that. But there are people that I don't know. I had some pretty good chiming in about Mr. Bell's sighting. So anyway, y'all have a good rest of the week. Like I said, we love you. Love one another. Be kind. Don't be judgmental. If you can help somebody, help them. If somebody's got a different opinion, respect it. Listen to it, but go on. We'll talk with you later. This is Mark from City Creek Bottoms Farmstead with another fireside chat. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.